The real reason why Queen Letizia never talks about her past. Welcome back to Royal Saga of the Spanish Monarchy. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button because we bring you the most fascinating stories and untold secrets from Spain's royal family. And to our loyal subscribers, welcome back. Today's revelation is going to completely change how you see Queen Letizia forever. Trust me, what I'm about to tell you will leave you speechless, so grab a cup of coffee and let's dive in. The question that never gets answered. Have you ever noticed something strange about Queen Letizia? Here's a woman who was once one of Spain's most prominent journalists. She worked on Telediario 2, the most viewed newscast in Spain, yet she rarely, if ever, discusses her journalism career in detail. Think about it. Most people love talking about their professional achievements, especially when they were as successful as Letizia was. Before turning 30, she was awarded prestigious recognition for her determination, passion and hard work. She covered major international events, including traveling to the United States after the September 11, 2001, terror attacks. She was respected, accomplished, and making a real impact. But here's what's fascinating. The moment she became royal, that entire chapter of her life became almost untouchable. Why would someone who was so proud of their career suddenly become so reluctant to discuss it? The transformation that shocked Spain. Let me paint you a picture of just how dramatic this transformation was. On the 1st of November 2003, the Spanish royal house made a surprising announcement. News anchor Letizia Ortiz Roque Solano was introduced as Prince Felipe's fiancée. The Spanish public was stunned. It came as a big shock to royal fans, not least because Letizia was already a familiar face to the Spanish public. This wasn't some unknown aristocrat marrying into royalty, this was their evening news anchor, someone they invited into their homes every night, suddenly becoming their future queen. But here's where it gets really interesting, and this is the part most people don't realize. The woman who once fearlessly questioned politicians and world leaders, who built her entire career on seeking truth and asking difficult questions, suddenly stopped talking about the very thing that made her who she was. The real reason behind the silence. Now, here's the revelation that's going to blow your mind. After extensive research and speaking with royal protocol experts, I've discovered the real reason behind Queen Letizia's silence about her past, and it's not what you think. It's not about shame. It's not about hiding scandals. It's about something much more profound and, frankly, more impressive. Queen Letizia made a conscious, strategic decision to completely compartmentalize her life. You see, when you're a journalist, your job is to question everything and everyone, including the establishment. But when you become part of the royal family, you are the establishment. The silence isn't about erasing her past, it's about preventing any potential conflicts of interest or awkward situations that could arise from her previous role. Imagine if she started discussing stories she covered or interviews she conducted. What if some of those involved people she now has to work with in her royal capacity? What if her journalistic opinions contradicted her current diplomatic responsibilities? The ultimate professional decision. But here's what makes this even more remarkable. Queen Letizia has found in her private outings a way to reconnect with her essence, away from the weight of royal protocol. She hasn't abandoned who she was, she's simply created clear boundaries between her past and present roles. This isn't just silence, it's masterful reinvention. Queen Letizia of Spain is one to break royal protocol, having been the first Spanish queen to be born a commoner. She understood that to be effective in her new role, she needed to completely separate her old professional identity from her royal duties. Think about it from a practical standpoint. As a journalist, she interviewed politicians, covered scandals, reported on controversial topics. Now, as queen, she needs to maintain diplomatic relationships with many of these same people and institutions. By maintaining silence about her past, she's protecting both her current effectiveness and her previous integrity. The genius strategy. What's absolutely brilliant about this approach is that it's actually made her more mysterious and intriguing. Queen Letizia leaves some royal fans in shock as details of former career resurface on social media. People are fascinated precisely because she doesn't talk about it. She's created this perfect balance. She acknowledges her journalism background exists, she attends journalism-related events with King Felipe VI, but she never delves into specific details that could compromise her current position or create awkward situations. Her background in journalism helped her communicate effectively and connect with the public, making her a valuable asset to the Spanish royal family. But by keeping the specifics private, she's ensured that her past enhances rather than complicates her present role. The truth that changes everything. So the real reason Queen Letizia never talks about her past. It's not secrecy, it's strategy. It's not shame, it's sophistication. She made the ultimate professional decision, to use her skills while protecting her position. She transformed from someone whose job was to expose and question, to someone whose role is to unite and represent. And the silence about her past. That's not a weakness, it's her greatest strength. What do you think about Queen Letizia's strategic silence? Do you think it makes her more effective as a royal, or would you prefer more transparency about her journalism days? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Royal Saga for more shocking insights into Spain's fascinating royal family.